authors. Melody Ann here, founder of Author Nation, and your host today on this awesome YouTube channel, which isn't just a YouTube channel, but also a community of authors like you, people who are striving to become successful nonfiction authors. And if that's what you want for yourself, join Author Nation. The link is in the description. In today's video, I want to give you an overview of your book marketing plan. What do you need to put in it and why? First thing, obviously, is you need the book. So you want to know the title of the book, and you want a description of the book, and you want a summary of the contents. So when you think about a book description, personally, I would do a one-sentence description. And if you can't do a one-sentence description of your book, you're not focused enough. That's another video. So you do want like a one-sentence description, and then maybe a 100-word description, and then a longer description and summary. You could have the summary, an outline with a summary of each chapter. It's up to you how detailed you want to go, but that will help you and help other people who are helping you get to the details that are necessary to market your book really well. So you want your book, the title, the description, a short, medium, and a longer description, and an outline, and maybe a summary of the chapters. And anyone who comes by to help you with your marketing, you can show them that, and they're going to get it right away. This is what we're marketing. And then you want the packaging. I would put a photograph of the cover and the back cover. And if there's any explanation as to why, like why that image, why those colors, why that font, if there's any explanation around that, go ahead, and this is the time to explain that. The next thing you need is the audience for the book. Who are the readers? And be really, really specific here. Your book isn't for everyone. Yes, everyone who can read your book, but it doesn't mean it's for everyone. For example, I wrote my memoir, and I wanted to really narrow it down, and so I decided that I didn't really actually write it thinking this, but after a while I'm like, wait a minute, this should be a YA book. So that's people between 14 and 25. So that narrows it down. And then narrowed down on that, the theme is childhood. So this is a coming of age book. So it's for 14 through 24 who are looking for a coming of age book. Narrow it down even more. It is for 14 to 24 looking for a coming of age book of people overcoming childhood trauma, right? Narrow it down, narrow it down, narrow it down. So my memoir isn't for everybody. Everyone could read it, and there are adults who read it and enjoy it, and that's fine. But who is it for? It is for a very narrow subset of 14 to 24-year-olds, and it's okay to narrow it down like that, because trust me, later on that is going to help your marketing efforts so much you can't even imagine it. So narrow it down. Think about writing to that one person. I'm writing to that one kid who's 16 years old, who has been in a life of hell and is tired of their family dysfunction and is looking for a way out and is having trouble finding it. This memoir will show them that somebody has overcome that and that they can move forward as well. That's a really narrow audience. So next, related to audience's position, how are you positioning your book? What's your angle, right? What's that specific angle you have on this book? Next, you want to talk about your distribution plan. Are you an Amazon-only seller? You're going to take advantage of all the Amazon promotion opportunities? Or are you going to go with Lulu? Or are you going to go with Ingram Sparks? Or are you going to go with Smashbooks? And why? Why are you choosing this route? Why is this the best route for you? Why is this the best route for your book? And then you want the launch plan. So think about, 60 days, 30 days before the book actually goes out to the public. And what am I going to do to launch it? Am I going to have a launch party? Is it going to be online? Is it going to be offline? Am I going to do pre-sales? Am I going to go on a book tour? So all of this is part of your launch, and that's your next piece of your marketing plan. And then, of course, you need an author platform. So that's your website, your blog, your YouTube channel, your podcast. That's the stage from which you speak to your readers about your story and about your ideas. You can do it on your own, writing your own blog pieces, doing your own podcast, or you can bring on guests. But you want an author platform, places for people to come visit you, to listen to your ideas, not just read your book, but actually be immersed in your world and your ideas. Most authors are writing because they want to create this relationship with readers. If you want to do that, you want to have a really solid author platform. Facebook is not an author platform. I have videos on distribution and, platform versus promotion. I'm going to put those in the description so that you can find those and go through those as well. And this will help you with this marketing plan. And then, of course, you need your ongoing plan. Once you've done that big, boom, 60 days, get the word out, you probably aren't going to keep up that level of promotion on and on and on and on. You might stop and slow down and write another, not stop it, you might slow down and write another book, or you might say, okay, now I want to integrate this book into my business, but you do want some kind of ongoing plan. You might say, okay, I'm going to guest on a podcast once a month just to keep getting in front of new audiences, for example. So you do want some kind of ongoing marketing plan. And attached to all of this is your budget. How much are you willing to spend? And you can think about budgeting your time, budgeting your energy. But when I am saying budgeting, I was talking about money. But remember that it's more than just money. There's your time and energy as well. So I'm willing to spend 1 hour a week and, $500 on 6 months of marketing, or whatever it happens to be for you. And then the other thing I suggest you put in your marketing plan is a list of connections and contacts. People who who have influence over your audience, who can help you get the word out on the book. You probably have people who've read the book, maybe you have beta readers, maybe they know people. So go tap into those connections and those contacts and let them help you get word out about your book. So those are the basics of a promotion plan for your book. Once you put all of those together, you will have a cohesive plan. I often suggest to authors that they start marketing before they launch the book, and that might simply be talking about it on social media or building your author platform website. But think about it beforehand. Don't publish the book and go, now what? Right? It's kind of like the gopher with their head in and they pop up when they're hungry. So you want to have like an ongoing plan. Start before you publish the book. And I'm not saying you have to put tons of hours in, but slowly build up and start learning what all the promotion opportunities are, so that eventually you can say, okay, this is what works for me, and I'll just do that once a month or once a quarter or whatever it happens to be for you. Having a book promotion plan will mean you're not scrambling. You'll have all your ducks in a row. You'll have your house in order, whatever you want to say, your pages written in order, whatever you want to say. You'll have that all together, so when promotional opportunities come up, it's there for you and you have what you need. If somebody says, what's your book about? Great, grab the description, send it off. You'll have that all sorted out. It'll make your life so much easier long term. If you'd like more promotion ideas, or if you'd like more about this, we have a checklist at Author Nation, and I will put the link in the description for you, along with the promotion playlist where you'll find other videos on the topics I've mentioned. Keep writing, keep promoting.